Okay, okie dokie, and welcome back to the crypto report, the bald report. Everybody, hope you're doing well today. Shout out to the chat. Hey, Coin Baron, how you doing, brother? Hope you're crushing it over there. I was trying to send you a message on Discord the other day to say, hey, hope all is well. Didn't go through, but anyway, I was meaning to reach out. Hope you're doing well. Hope you guys are all doing well today. Welcome back, everybody. My brother-in-law just texted me before the stream, and he says, oh, crypto's looking bearish. It's not looking good. Well, he's not wrong. You know what, guys? Guess what? Guess what? Right now, markets are looking bearish, but it's okay. You know why? It's a very simple reason why. Because you can short the market. There you go. Up a little bit there on that trade. I got my stop loss set in the just to basically break even. I'd lose like 50 bucks on this trade. I'm up a little bit. I've got a hint to say I feel like maybe we could head a little lower just because, you know, this tariff talks, eh? These tariff talks. Jason Ramirez says, did you lose a bet? No, I was just losing my hair. Just losing my hair. Didn't want to do it anymore. Didn't want to do it anymore. Didn't want to get one of these wispy comb overs like, Vadan, let me tell you, everybody, you know. The power in the chat says, since yesterday I said it was a bear trap, but everyone laughed. I think that it is a bear trap, but that doesn't mean that we can't stumble a little bit lower. So again, I'm in this short right now. I want to share with you guys. And normally I'd take a profit on something like this. Right now, here I am up 48% on this trade. But I just want to show you guys one of the ways that I'll do it sometimes is like, and you know what, let's make it a little bit lower. You can drag these stop losses a little bit. So we'll set it so that I make a little bit of money. There you go. I'll make 200 bucks if it comes back up to these levels, and it certainly could. But it does seem like it might be dropping down a little bit. So I did want to show you guys, you know, that we're in one of these trades right now. And it's okay. I don't care if that gets stopped off. I've been making some good trades lately. So if it gets stopped out, that's fine. I made a little bit of money now. And then, you know, we can live to find another trade. You can always live to find another trade. If you guys want to do some trading, you can sign up for Blowfin using our link in the comments, in the description down below. So check it out if you haven't done so, guys. Ignacio says we're going lower. We might be going a little bit lower before we go higher. Unfortunately, I mean, that's just the reality of this market right now. We're seeing some weakness, and here we are. I've drawn out this yellow line for you guys because this is our bodied weekly candle or bodied monthly candle closes. 2.64 trillion. We might be headed down to that. It looks like looking at our daily candles. You know, we had our daily candles closing back here, right around those areas, 2.6. I told you guys for a while that, you know, we could certainly come back down to the, sorry, let me turn down this music. Actually, it's way too loud. I told you guys for a while now that we could easily be coming back down to this consolidation area that we are experiencing for 240 days. And we have certainly done that. Unfortunately, we have done that. Does that mean the bull market's over? No. I think we could find a bounce. Maybe it's not there. I think it's there. But, you know, we've got all these macro things going on, from tariffs to everything. I mean, there's a lot. There's a lot going on. So it's just something to be aware of. And that's the cool thing about trading is you can profit while, you know, there's volatility going on. Regardless if the market's going up or going down, you can be making money. And so if you're holding and your money's going down as you're holding, well, and you think it's going to go lower, but you don't want to sell your bags, you can short it, you know, and I historically have not liked to short it, but I've got an inkling to say, you know, hey, I've been making money on shorts lately. Let's put it that way. Okay. Good morning, Kit from the Big Island of Hawaii, where the volcano is shooting lava 600 feet in the air. Is that true? Is that true? Oh my gosh. I didn't know. I didn't hear about that. Wait a minute. Let's see if we can find something about that. I'm very interested in this. Let's go to X really quick. Let me pull this up, see if I can find X, and let's go. Let's check out some volcano action, which you got going on in Hawaii. We got some volcano action. I'm not seeing anything. I'm not seeing anything right now. No good videos of it. But it does look like there is something erupting here. This is what I got. This is what I got. I don't know. That doesn't look like 600 feet in the air, but that's still pretty cool. That's still pretty cool. Volcanoes, man. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. This is Mount Etna. Okay. So I don't know. Is that happening? Very interesting. Very interesting, guys. We're going to look back at this at altcoin season and what's going on. It's 30 minutes from your house. Are you running for your life right now? Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Hey, Christian. I don't have an eye on Mary. I do see it is pumping today, which makes me happy. Though I'm not in the coin. But I'm happy to see that thing pumping. You know, I'd like to see that thing continue to pump. I'd like to see it to pump up. Let's look at some big gainers. Let's look at some big losers. I do have a couple stories to get into with you guys today that I want to share with you, so we'll get into some of that. Do me a favor on your way into this video, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy crypto content. Then just tap that like button for me. We got 50 of you guys watching on YouTube and 69 of you guys watching on X. Go ahead, give it a repost, give it a like. Let's chat a little bit about it. Okay, so here we go. We got big gainers today. What do we got? Stacks is a big gainer in a not big gainer day. That's pretty cool. Aptos is moving up today because an Aptos ETF was just proposed, which is very neat. I actually have a little Aptos in the portfolio. It shot up to $7. I didn't buy it then. I bought it down at like $6. So I'm up a little bit on that Aptos position. And then these things could still drop a little lower, but I'm still DCAing into some altcoins, focusing on Bitcoin, but getting some altcoins as well. Why are there a bunch of reports stating the SEC dropped XRP today? Chadzilla, great question. Every day there are fake reports that the SEC has dropped the case, but it's not. It's just another rumor, just a 1 in a million rumors that you're going to hear every day in crypto. And so Chadzilla, I haven't seen that news. I've been looking at crypto news all morning. It's probably not true. Man, how many times has that been the case? But anyway, I'm bullish on XRP. We're doing a lot of XRP content, and once that case is out the window, that's going to be a very good thing for the XRP coin. BSS, how's it going in the chat? Marty and Ruwan in the chat, and Power and Jamal. Yes, hope you're doing great. And you're in the chat. Okay, welcome to you. So right now, we don't have a lot of gainers. We do have some losers. Story's finally coming down a little bit. Quant is down a little bit today. Crypto's still stumbling down. Total market cap's dipping, so you shouldn't really be that surprised. And that's why, again, I opened up this short position because this story in particular. Okay, guys. Today, he announced additional 10% tariff on China, and so the market is just pricing this in. And, I bet I didn't even take a peek at it this morning. Let's just see here. Yeah, and the traditional market's down on this news as well. The tariffs are hurting the crypto market for now. So, my brother-in-law messaged me, as I was saying, saying the crypto market's not looking good. And, here's the truth, and this is what I've been saying to you guys here for a little while. Right now, we are still generally in a bull market, but we're in a downward move in the middle of that bull market where Bitcoin can come down 30-something%. And when Bitcoin comes 30% down, then, then you get your altcoins coming down quite a bit as well. So that's a bummer, but it's also a blessing if you believe in crypto and you believe in altcoins. And then you have people like H in the chat saying, if we don't get a good March, it's a wrap. Well, I mean, you believe what you want to believe, but then what about when the Fed pivots later this year and Bitcoin shoots back up? Now, I want to remind you guys, you've got still Standard Chartered Bank, who used to hate crypto, talking about how it still sees Bitcoin hitting 500,000 despite the recent sell-off. You've also got Anthony Scary the Marimucci coming out here. And he believes that Bitcoin's going to $180,000 before the end of the year. This is live right now with Bitcoin Magazine. And so zoom out, understand that the big money is still buying these things. Big money still buying these things and still feeling quite bullish. Okay. Still feeling quite bullish. And I'm feeling quite bullish as well. Let's read a little bit into this. So Standard Chartered's bullish crypto analyst sees Bitcoin hitting 500,000 during this presidency, even after the sell-off, which we see all the time. And he even believes that it'll hit $200,000 before the end of the year. And then later on, it'll continue to climb. And I tend to agree with that. As the industry becomes more institutionalized, it should be safer. And this is coming just after the $1.5 billion hack last week. And so are you really surprised that we're getting a dip right now as we've got tariffs being introduced, as we've got, this news again, more tariffs. And you know that the tariffs were something that were, this is why I shorted the market today. I mean, these are buying opportunities, folks. Could we come down lower? Absolutely. It's a long-term play. You're not going to get rich overnight in crypto unless you get really lucky in a meme coin. And these days, that is way risky to do. More riskier than ever before. Look at all these meme coin folks like Thread Guy and Frank. They're gone. They vanished. They disappeared from the X timeline. Adam says, I agree. Crow is done until next cycle. I disagree. I think that, if the bull market is over, then Crow coins pumping is over. If the bull market's not over, then Crow coin's going to get another pump again with the rest of the market. It's not like, if Bitcoin shoots to 200K and altcoins explode, like, of course, CRO is going to pop off. If Bitcoin doesn't go up, then of course, Crow is not going to go up. And so if you're bearish on Crow, you're bearish on Bitcoin. And crypto overall is my thought. And I don't really care about one token in particular. It's altcoins and Bitcoin. It's all one conversation. And so, again, my brother-in-law reached out to me earlier today. My answer to him, and I want to talk to him later today about it, is, these tariffs are certainly affecting the market and the Fed. And they both are one and the same game because the game is inflation. It's a stupid game. And Bitcoin is the answer to inflation. It is your off-ramp to inflation. But, the market still isn't treating it that way. When inflation's bad and we got the Fed is not able to reduce rates because of inflation, Bitcoin goes down because it is still affected by the monetary policy of the United States government. So there you go. Trump vows to double down on tariffs with China. In my latest escalation, I'm escalating on the escalator. Can you believe it? Nobody believes me. I told you I was going to do it. I told you I was. Frankly, I didn't want to, but I have to. We're getting ripped off by all these countries. That's what he says. And he's tanking the market right now. But wait, he's supposed to be our bullish catalyst. Well, the tariffs are causing some fear and the inflation is causing some fear. And we had some numbers come out earlier today. Did we have CPI data released today? Do we have CPI data come out today? Or was it jobs reports? I saw something come out today. I wanted to look at it. Oh my gosh, what is that? Ben, I got to get this off the screen. Oh man, let's just get out of there. Okay, hold up. I wanted to pull this up. All right, these are jobs claims. And so you could look into this and see, here you go. So, the initial claims were estimated 221, and the actual was 242. And so, this is actually, man, I always forget. I always got to look it back up. But when the estimated is lower than the actual, and we're talking about jobs, I think these are jobs claims. This is actually bad for inflation. You actually want jobs to be, it's counterintuitive, but I believe you wanted jobs to be worse. That really did escalate quickly there. It was a real bummer that just popped up on the screen, but it happens. Anyway, this is actually bad for inflation, I guess, which is crazy. You'd think that jobs are good. Can somebody explain this in MBA terms? There you go. Anyway, yeah. And final, it means initial claims are higher than estimated in prior. Yeah. No, this is bad news. This is bad news. Along with the tariffs, it's just not a great news day. Not a great news day, but hey, Standard Chartered still thinks we're going to 500K, and one day I think we will too. You've got Anthony Scaramucci calling for 180, which is beautiful. You've got Michael Saylor meeting with the House Financial Services Committee, which is cool. Talking about how we can make U.S. the global leader in Bitcoin. And there you go. So the man of the hour, Michael Saylor, the our global emperor, our Bitcoin master, is talking with the government to get this in place. So let's look out for that. And did you guys hear about the $250 bill with Trump's face on it? How crazy would that be? Listen, I'm all for hopium, says H, but the feds aren't dropping rates for at least another. Well, that's not what the data says. The data would say Fed interest. Wait, I want to go rate prob. If you go to the CME Fed Watch tool, Mr. H in the chat, you could actually go over to the data here, and then you would see that the odds are bad in March. Obviously, we're not going to get a rate cut in March. The odds are bad in May. The odds are, better in June, July. That's when you can expect a rate cut. And so for at least a year, that's not true. That's not factual information. I think there's a lot of politicization going on. Scott Evink says, I already can't afford eggs. The eggs thing is funny. I actually thought that the eggs thing was because of inflation, and it's definitely part of the problem. But it's because they had to kill a bunch of chickens because of the some bird flu. So that's the reason your eggs are expensive. But yeah, I just bought 30 eggs for $20 the other day and can't believe it. How expensive is that? 30 eggs for $20, which is a better deal than, but it used to be like, here's 12 eggs for $2. It's insane. Scott says we have 5 chickens and we have all the eggs we could eat. Man, that is the way. That is the way. I wonder how much it costs for chicken feed, chicken feed. Yeah. But anyway, so your eggs are expensive because of chickens. I guess not because of inflation. That's the fun fact. I thought it was eggs for a long time because of inflation. But anyway, we're probably going to get some rate cuts later this year. So hang in there, guys. I think this is a bear trap. I think it's a bear trap. We did have this news coming out today. Now, it's funny. Presidential meme coin should be against the law, House Democrat says. So you shouldn't be surprised by this, guys. So now there is a bill being introduced to the House today, which is likely not going to be passed because you've got a Republican House that is not going to everything's politicized. If it's whichever party is in power, they don't want to approve the bills of the other party. They just don't really do it. And so pretty much anything that the Democrats are going to propose, well, the House is controlled by the Republicans. It's just not going to get passed, whether you wanted it to or not, or whatever. It's just what it is. Generally, and then sometimes there's bipartisan things, but generally nothing's bipartisan. Presidential meme coins should be against the law, a House Democrat says, and maybe they should. Yeah, probably. But, Trump launched a meme coin and it got big and then it fell big. And that's crazy, but it happened. And what we've also got going on is the reality is this law is not going to get put into place. But when and if the Democrats take power of the House again, then it could be passed down the road. But it's going to be interesting to see what's actually put in to this bill and what they're actually going to, what the specifics are. Is this going to make meme coins illegal? We don't really have any details into this. Daryl Young says, always go too far with these bills. There's so many things that are included in bills. It's never just like, and so presidents can't launch meme coins. That's not what the bill says. It says that in one complicated sentence and a billion other things. And that's always how these things go, which is just nuts. They try to get so many things approved at once. And that's not one party of that's just how government works. And it's just stupid. But crazy. And then you've also got the Doge thing going on and people are chirping about that. And so you really got a weird time where there's a lot of negativity and that's just reflecting in the market. And we're still looking for the $1.5 billion. The ByBit executives are still willing to help, pay people that are willing to help them stop the criminals, the Lazarus North Korean hacker group that is just trying to cash out. And they're doing it through these complex money laundering processes. And so smart computer people could potentially stop this. And so there are cash rewards still going on. Not a lot of great stuff going on right now. And then you've got also a 78K Bitcoin futures gap. So that's not very bullish either. And, all of a sudden here I sound like a bear, but guys, let me be very clear. I'm not a bear, even though I'm shorting the market right now and I'm up 50% on a short, a big, 30X, 30X is big. It's not a huge position, but it's a decent position. Got 1600 in this trade or whatever. But, I'm in the short because there's a lot of negativity. Y'all are pretty negative. Love you. But, and I'm kind of negative too. It's just where we're at. We need to see things turn around, and it's sad. It's sad. We're supposed to be in this awesome bull market, but the Fed, inflation, tariffs, it's a problem. Okay. And the ByBit hack was a problem. And the meme coin mania was a problem. And so there's a sell-off. And I don't think that means that you panic sell. I think it means that you make some trades and some volatility. And if you want to trade, you sign up for Blowfin if you want to. There's a $5 million prize pool for a trading contest right now measured by volume. So that's pretty darn cool. Brother Cian, I'm not following that lion token. I don't really like loaded lions anymore. I'm not really interested in those. I don't care about the lion token drop. I still actually, and it stinks that I haven't given this away yet. I've got a loaded lion to give away to our community, which I still got to give away. And then there's lion tokens that are probably going to get airdropped to me with that. And I'll give those all away too. So I'm going to give away a loaded lion to the community, and I'm going to give away, which is owed to you guys. And then I'm also going to give away all those loaded lion tokens. I'm still holding it. I want to get rid of it. It's just really complicated to do, because it's super complicated to transfer NFTs from the crypto.com main app to like the DeFi wallet to then transfer to people. And it's kind of a pain in the butt. So, but yeah, not too many thoughts on that, brother Cian. Not too many thoughts on that. But we're waiting for altcoin season, folks. And look, here's the good news is we're down right now, which means we can go back up. Okay. We can go back up. The bad news is we can come a little bit lower. And I think we are. I think we are coming a little bit lower. It's unfortunate. It's the reality of the situation. I think that our total market cap wants to come back down, and I think it wants to test where our previous highs were back from March of 2024 at the very least. And could it come lower? It could. I don't want to see it come lower, but it could. It could. I don't want to see it, but it could. I don't think it will. I just think Bitcoin wants to try 76, 75. And then I think after that, if it goes lower, it wants to try 73. So I'm in a short right now, and it's printing money, which is cool. You want to talk about Pepe? We could talk a little bit about Pepe. Here's Pepe versus Bitcoin getting a little bit of a bounce right now on the daily candles. And it's hanging on to this floor. Actually, altcoins are holding up decently well versus Bitcoin right now, which is shocking. Bitcoin dominance is coming down. Maybe there's already enough pain in the altcoins where the people are holding their altcoins for now. Could they come lower? They could. I'm prepared for that. There's a reason I'm trading. I'm trying to earn more money so that I can put more money into the crypto market. And I can do that by trading. And that's the whole thing. So if you guys want to trade, check out the link to sign up if you want to. Do you think tax season has something to do with crypto falling in February each year? Yeah, it does. Wait, but hold up. Crypto falling in February each year. Historically, there's only 3 red Februarys out of the last 10. So February is historically bullish, actually. Yeah. Oh, yeah. What else is going on, folks? Scott in the chat is sticking with AI and game coins. Sure. Game coins are less interesting to me personally, but AI coins, I get behind that. You know, AI is a hot topic. There you go. USA. I like that narrative. USA. 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 I like that narrative a lot. Some of these coins. These are ones that I'm looking at holding. So yeah. But, you know, guys, let's take a peek at Bitcoin here a little closer. Just a reminder, we are right now seeing Bitcoin down 22%. At its worst, it was down 24%. We can come down 30 something percent. I will only be worried about Bitcoin if we come down like 40%. And to be honest with you guys, even if Bitcoin comes down 40%, guys, I'm going to be eager beaver to buy. My lowest target personally for this downturn is 73, 72, maybe 70K, something around 70 to 73. I could look at the Mary chart. I'll just do it here. Everybody's excited that it's pumping today, but the reality of the situation is it's, yeah, still tough. Like, we need to be realistic right now, guys, and Mary should be the least of your concerns right now. If Bitcoin's falling, you shouldn't expect much out of Mary. Daryl says, man, if we get 75K, I'll be putting in a decent sized long. 75K does feel like a good level. What do you see Pepe reaching that run? And thanks for being real. Grateful. I will be real. And I do believe that Pepe could still have a massive explosion. And believe it or not, I still believe you could see Pepe at $100 billion. It's not going to be like, and I'm not going to sell any until it reaches $100 billion. That's just silly. But it could happen. And so, these are great accumulation zones. Pepe is one of the chosen ones for this bull cycle. It's not some pump fun meme coin. It's not some meme that came out nowhere. It's been around for a while, and when this market rips again and altcoin season actually occurs, I think that it could be a pumper. So we got a little squid. Oh, is that my little squid? Oh, there she is, my little smiling girl. I got my daughter right here off camera. Hello. Hi. All right. That's it. Quick hello. Quick little hello. But yeah, I still feel pretty good about Pepe in time, it'll have its bull market, I think. Looks like my Bitcoin long might get, or my Bitcoin short could get stopped down. No, my Bitcoin short might get stopped down. I don't care. It'll be $200 in the profit, so I'll take it. When will the bull market truly start? Well, the truth is, brother CN, the bull market started. You're in a bull market right now. And I know that's hard to believe right now. People go, what does this guy say? This guy is coping, you might say. He's cope harder, Kip. Cope harder, Kip. No. Bears need to cope a little harder. Guys, come on. That's a bull market. I'm sorry, that's a bull market. We're in it. Now, are you saying it's over? You could say it's over. I disagree. But we're in the bull market. The bull market has truly started. I told you guys the bull market was starting when it was starting. And it's been here, and it's been starting, and it's been around, and we've had great opportunities. Take profit on the way up. That's the reality of the situation. It might not make a lot of people happy to hear me say that, but I just got to tell it how it is. Can we come down? Yes, we can come down. How low? Maybe 72K. That's my number. I'm sticking to it. 70 to 73. That's the range. Okay. But when does the bull market start? When does it reignite? Might be the question, brother Cian. The answer is going to be as we get closer to the Fed cuts, which is June, July. It's going to be cute. It's going to be cute end of Q2, Q3. And that's going to be the blast off for the bull market. And it might go a little bit more extended. It might just be the same old. It might end in 1,060 days, which means, guys, you might have a muted cycle here. Well, I mean, it's not muted. I mean, it's still been great gains, but maybe altcoins are just going to have a big explosion, or they're not going to pump as hard. But if, again, like from the bottom to where we're at today, It's been 847 days. Okay. And it's the bull markets last, let's say, like 1,070 days. That's October 13th. So 1,070 days. That's October 13th. So then let's just measure from where we're at right now to October, whatever, 13th. There you go. 231 days left. And so that's a lot of time to pump, guys. That is a lot of time to pump still. You know, hang in there, guys. Hang in there. Okay. Can we have downside in the meantime? Yeah, I think we might. Could we rip back up? We could. That's why I'm holding some altcoins right now and some Bitcoin. So there you go. I got to tell it how it is, guys. I got to tell it how it is. Okay. 70 you guys watching on the YouTubes and 84 you guys watching on X. Thanks for tuning in, folks. This is Crypto Report. I'm Crypto Kip. If you want to trade with us right now, I'm in a little Bitcoin short with my stop loss set $200 in the profit. I'm using some high leverage on this one just because I've been profiting. So I'm playing with a little bit of bankers money on this one. You know, but I got my stop loss set still in the profit, which is great. Kip, have you met in person any other fellow investors you met here? No, I never actually met anybody nobody has ever recognized me on the street. Nobody's ever, seen me and been like, oh, is that Crypto Kip? No, I'm not there yet. 40,000 some subscribers, pretty good, but people don't recognize me. One guy pretended like he recognized me at a furniture store, but it was because he wanted to sell me furniture. Tricky. Wasn't that ridiculous? Isn't that just ridiculous? Ray Khan says, excited for the wild ride. Love that name, Grateful. Love that name. What else is going on in the chat, folks? What else? What else is happening today? Not too much, huh? Love from the Philippines. How's it going, Philippines? Thoughts on Hbar? I got some Hbar. I'm bullish on Hbar. Let's look at the Hbar chart for you. Pie's popping. Not too many thoughts on Pie. I'm glad to see it popping off, though. A lot of people have it locked, so that's pretty cool. This is a strong level. Thoughts on Hbar, if we lose 18 cents, man, Hbar could come down to 10 cents again, something like that. So, and I've got some Hbar, so that would be tough to watch, but it could happen. It could happen. Though Bitcoin dominance coming down is cool. And, Bitcoin's been coming down for a while. We could come down to 72, like I said, but we could get kind of a big pump. PK, is Mind if Pepe a scam? Probably. Yeah, I don't buy any Pepe copycat coins at all. You got it, Scott. You got it. I feel like I could be giving more positive vibes today, but I just need to give you real vibes. I got to give you real vibes, and if the temperature is very negative in crypto, I got to reflect that to you guys. I got to let you know exactly what the temperature of this market is. This is why, unfortunately, I'm conceding that maybe Crocoin could come down to these levels. It could come back down to 5 cents, which sucks. It sucks. But I'm bullish on Hbar. Not right this second. But in general, and I think it's accumulation zone time, and I like Hbar. It's a USA play. Cardano's a USA play. Hbar is probably going to get an ETF proposal. We just saw Aptos get one today, so that's pretty cool. That's why Aptos is pumping. That's why Aptos is one of the biggest gainers in this category today. Dragon Chain? What the heck is Dragon Chain? That's ridiculous. So why is this a US? That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, Ondo 2, RWAs, sure. Daryl says, hey, Kip, what do you think Crypto.com needs to do to get Cronos back in the spotlight? I feel like they've made all the right moves. Not sure what else they can do. Well, they could ignite a full-fledged bull market. Here's the reality with the Cronos chain and why I'm not surprised by everything that's going on with the Cronos chain right now. It's been a while since I've looked at DeFi Llama with you guys. But here's the reality of the situation. The total market cap has broken to a new high, and Bitcoin has broken to a new high. What hasn't broken to a new high? The total value locked up in DeFi, guys. DeFi has not had a breakout into price discovery mode. Neither have many altcoins. So what does that mean? That means that Cronos chain, there's no world where Cronos chain should have popped off yet. And you can't do anything about that. Chris and Cronos and Crypto.com cannot do anything about the fact that nobody wants to start doing TVL in crypto right now. I mean, it's not nobody, and it came up from the bottom, but it's just not blowing up to the blow off top. You know, we're not seeing our total market cap barely got above the previous high. So, you know, that's the truth. That's the truth of it. PK says, what's your favorite altcoin? Bitcoin. I don't know. There's so many great altcoins out there. I don't know. The US plays are great. Right now, I'm looking at USA plays and ISO plays because they're safe, and you know, flocking to safety is good. Is good. But anyway, I mean, I hope that explains. I hope that makes sense to you about the Cronos chain. It's like, why isn't Cronos chain popping up? Why isn't Stacks the DeFi narrative for Bitcoin yet? Well, nobody cares about DeFi right now. Total value locked up is not blasting off yet. So we can't, you know, your favorite chain can't do the thing yet. Solana did, and then that's it. Base chain had a little pop, and then so did Sui, but that's it. That's it. Yeah. What else is going on, folks, huh? My short is still hanging in there. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm in a short trade right now. For those of you guys that missed it, I'm in a short trade right now with the stop loss set for take profit. There you go. Here's my take profit zone. So got into the trade right up here. You see why too? You know, this thing came up. It got into one of these bands, and you know what? Pump. You buy high, you sell low, and so it's down. I could sell low right now, but I don't know. Looks like it's spilling over some more, so I'm in the trade up 49%. Bingo. I'm gonna tweet about this when I get out of the stream. So you can make money in the meantime, guys. I'm up $560 right now on $1,600. That's the beauty of leverage. Okay. The bad side of leverage is, well, if this trade went the wrong way and Bitcoin kept pumping, guess what? You can get liquidated unless you set your stop loss. And I did originally. I set my stop loss actually above this candle, and then now I'm out of that. And now here's the stop loss. Now I'm $200 in the profit. And guess what? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to pull this down a little bit more because I don't even care if this gets stopped off. I don't need to ride this trade forever. I could ride this 30x short all the way down to 72. I believe it's going to 72. Well, why don't you just ride it all the way down to 72? Well, that's how you lose. That's not how you win. You get in, you get out, you get in, you win, you get out. That's it. So I just moved my stop loss down. We could see me get stopped out here at any moment. At any moment I could get stopped out, which is great. I'll win $333. $333. So we'll see. Why isn't anybody talking about DOT? Everybody's freaking out about Bitcoin. That's why. Daryl Young says, by the way, did you end up moving your dog token over to the Solana chain? I thought that was pretty cool. I experimented with it the other day. Daryl, actually, you might not love this opinion. But I really disliked that they did that. And here's why. The dog token is the idea behind the dog token was it's the number one meme on Bitcoin. It's like on Bitcoin. Okay. Let's bring it to Solana. Let's, what that says to me is the Bitcoin DeFi narrative stinks. And so it's so bad that it's like they're desperate to go get any volume into that coin. So we got to go over to Solana. And that's what we saw, unfortunately. And here we go. That's what we saw with Crow with Knife. Crow with Knife was like, Cronos sucks. So let's go to Solana and base, and I don't like when projects do that. I get it. You can do it. But if it's like your main selling point, and it seems to be like a big pivot that people do a lot. And I never really liked when projects do that. That being said, is it smart? It might be, because then you do get more trading volume and all those things. But it says to me that you don't actually believe in the natural success of a dog coin on the Bitcoin chain. So we got to go to Solana. You know what I mean? This trade's doing well. It's a good trade here. I'm happy with this trade. I'm gonna bring the stop loss just a little bit lower, just a little bit lower, just a little bit. There you go. We'll bring it up to that line right there. I like that. You see that right up at that tippy top of that line right there. So I got my stop loss set. I'm a winner on this trade already. We'll see where she goes. Again, if you guys want to trade with me, you can trade. You can't like copy trade me per se. I don't know how to do that. I could figure that out maybe, but yeah, you can sign up for Blowfin up to $5,000 deposit bonus, and you sign up using our link if you want to check it out. Bitcoin looks like it wants to break lower. I'm on the 5-minute time frame though, so it's a silly time frame to watch, to be honest with you guys. But when you're in a 30x short, it's not that silly to be watching on that time frame. Let's look at Bitcoin a little bit more here. Yeah, I mean, Bitcoin is right now through. See all this chop? This is support. This is resistance up in here. Well, we've lost that. And here we are on our daily time frame. All this green that we had is gone. And Bitcoin's about to fall through the bottom. It's sad. It's sad, but it's what it is. It's sad, but it's what it is. All right, guys. That is all I have for you in this one. If you guys want to trade, check it out. Sign up using our link. That is all I have in this one. I'm Crypto Kip. This is Crypto Report. Do me a favor. Repost this stream. Tweet it out. Smash a like. Subscribe to the channel for more crypto content, guys. Having a lot of fun trading. I hope you guys are getting some success and some trades out there as well. I hope you guys are hanging in there mentally. I know it's tough with this volatility, with this chop, with this downward action. But remember, crypto is not going anywhere. The prices move somewhere. But in the long run, crypto's here to stay, especially Bitcoin. Bitcoin's king. Don't forget it. The goal is to make money on altcoins, bring it back to Bitcoin, or pay off some of the debts in your life and be a winner. Be a winner. You're a winner. I believe it. That's all I got in this one, guys. I'm Crypto Kip. This is Crypto Report. Smash the like, subscribe to the channel, DCA HODL. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.